Corelli, welcome to Indiantown Gap. He's our Adjutant General. He couldn't be here this morning, so he asked me to come and speak, which I was going to come here and get a great breakfast anyway and meet all you fine folks. But so again, welcome to Indiantown Gap. I know many of you have been here before. I know that on the back of the program you looked at this morning, it gives a little spiel about everything we do here, and it's all good stuff. But I'm going to give you a little bit of an update of where we're at in time and space as of today. So we do continue to train. We are the busiest National Guard training installation in the inventory, bar none. That's all 50 states and 4 territories. We train over 130,000 troops, Compo 1 and 2, or active component and reserve component each year here at Indiantown Gap. And we're always continually, kind of like when I was a very young E1, they taught us how to do foxholes. They're like, whenever you have time, you always improve the position. So that's what we're trying to do here at Indiantown Gap, our little slice, as we like to call it, Central Pennsylvania heaven. So here coming this very soon, we'll begin construction on access control points on the east and west of Fisher Avenue. So folks that live around the Indiantown Gap area here that are used to just navigating straight through Fisher Avenue from 81 from one side to the other Indiantown Gap will still be open, just like any other military installation you go to, and you have to pull up and show your ID, so we make sure that you're a nice person. We no different here. We're actually the last National Guard training installation in the inventory in the entire United States that still is basically an open post. You pretty much go within reason wherever you want. So, but we'll begin construction on that late this, sometime about mid-July on the east side of town, and then on the west side of town sometime mid-next year. But a lot of things are happening here at Indiantown Gap. I know that those of you who are around the area and pay attention to the landscape, if you look out towards the airfield, you'll see the very large, brand new white building out there. That's our new aviation maintenance instruction facility. It's a state-of-the-art facility. It's only one of 2 in the entire nation. It trains all of our avionics and flight crew folks that maintain helicopters, both CH-47s, the Chinooks, the two Blades, and the Blackhawks. And again, from all components, active and reserve components. So that was a big deal for us. It's a multi-million-dollar facility. Have around 600 to 700 students from across the United States go through there a year. And of course, we continue to run the Eastern Aviation Training Facility here at Indiantown Gap, which trains, again, aviators, both Chinook pilots and Blackhawk pilots from both components. So in addition to that, we're building a new multi-million-dollar state-of-the-art training support center. We broke ground on that, I guess it was back in February, right, Dave?
Yes.
So again, state-of-the-art, it'll house a lot of the simulators that we currently have, and some new simulators are coming online, and that'll probably be completed sometime around, probably next January, actually, by the time it's ever said and done. We're also getting a new police station that'll be breaking ground sometime late fall this year. That'll go on the west side of town out towards Funks, along with our new, because at the same time we're building an access control center, there'll be a welcome center. So again, Indiantown Gap remains open. All right, we're not closing the post. I know that I've been accosted in Walmart a couple different times over the last couple of months because my ugly mug is out on social media and people recognize me, like, hey, you guys are closing Indiantown Gap. I can't get on the installation. That's not true. It's no different than if you went to Carlisle Bears. You just got to pull up, have a valid state ID or some other kind of picture ID, and they're going to make sure you're not one in 16 states or doing something bad. And then you go on like anything else. So, but there'll also be a visitor center that'll be adjacent to the west end access control points that folks who are coming on here to do business can either just drive straight through and get a user ID, or if you need a visitor pass to do something else. So we continue to try to always improve the position. We have state-of-the-art range complexes. We've done a lot of work in the last 5 years on berms and across the top of Second Mountain to make sure that we're noisy neighbors, but we try to be good neighbors. Again, it's one of those things that if we could turn all the noise down and everything would be silent, that'd be great, but that's not that's just not how it works, unfortunately. Along with all the range improvements and the access control points and those type of things, we for the 2nd year in a row, we've won an Army Environmental Award, the National Army Environmental Award. Last year it was for our ecosystem management, and this year it'll be for our butterfly management. There's only 2 places on the East Coast that this particular butterfly exists. Indiantown Gap happens to be one of them, and I think the other was in Mississippi. So again, I mean, it sounds like a small thing, but it's not. We try really hard to not only be able to accomplish our mission, which our primary mission is to train Army National Guard soldiers and Army National Guard airmen, Air National Guard airmen to deploy, but we also try hard to be good neighbors and good neighbors to the environment as well. The recreational programs that are in and around the installation, as well as our biology and ecological programs. And so it just so happens again, for a 2nd year in a row, we won a national award that's concerned. So we're very proud of that. I have a very strong team here. They keep me straight. Mr. Dave Wise, I think for most of you folks know already, he's my deputy here at the installation, and a wealth of knowledge. And he makes me better every day at doing his job. And I've got a great team all the way around me. So I'm really privileged and fortunate to be here. So again, welcome to Indiantown Gap. I'm glad you folks came out this morning. Phenomenal food. Thanks to the club for that. And if I can ever do it, please. We're still open. We're going to remain open. Now you guys are going to see some simulators this afternoon after you go over to the National Cemetery. So please come back anytime. Thanks.